Welcome to World 7. The overworld theme sounds like an alternate desert land track, because it sounds vaguely just miserable. Except instead of being miserable for walking in the sun, it's miserable because World 7 is pretty tough. At least it was back in the day for me. In fact, this level was actually my roadblock stage. I never beat this one on an actual Game Boy Advance. It wasn't until years later where I was playing a perfectly legitimate legal rendition of the game that I was finally able to get past World 7, but yeah, I could not beat this level. I think part of the problem is I may have taken a few deaths, and because I took a few deaths, that means this level was just harder in general, because you should have at least a fire flower to take care of these piranha plants. I don't remember if these are the types of piranha plants like in Mario 1, the red piranha plants, where they don't care if you're standing near a pipe, they will emerge no matter what. Because normally piranha plants will, chill out if you're nearby. But if that is the case here, then yeah, these are some dangerous piranha plants, and I, being paranoid about using up my inventory and then game overing later and not having that inventory, never actually used the inventory in the first place, even though that would be, I don't know, smart. So I think what happens is I just took some deaths and then didn't allow myself the equipment to actually succeed in stage 1. That is a little bit on me, though. That being said, World 7-1 is pretty tough. I want to say it might actually be the toughest level in this world, though. This world, of course, if you couldn't guess, being Pipeland. You could probably guess, though, that World 7 is Pipeland. They're kind of everywhere, even on the world map. I know I said I liked the overworld interactions, but a pipe maze on the overworld is maybe not my favorite idea. It's not, difficult, but it's not particularly fun to traverse, and yeah, it's just more tedious than anything else. But again, online maps and save states that make it so that if I make a mistake, I can just warp back to where I was before. Those help a lot. Oh yeah, World 7-2. This one is definitely not as hard as 7-1, but it is kind of annoying, because the whole gimmick is there are just sections where there are music blocks. Invisible music blocks, which I may have just subjected myself to. Nope, okay. So sometimes you'll basically just find a whole lot of music note blocks, and, oh goodness, so many fireballs. And then, yeah, you need to go underwater and do a bit of backtracking, then go back over. It's not hard, but it can trip you up, so try to stay high up. It can be hard given the piranha plants, both the fire-shooty and non-fire-shooty ones, but if you have a Tanuki suit, you can at least float over, if not manage to get a fly. I was not able to get a fly going, unfortunately, but I might have been able to. Also, to be fair, I kind of complain about the overworld, but it's not too much of a pipe maze until now. Up until this point, you can tell which one is the actual level or which one is the pipe you need to go through, because it has a level in front of it. And this level's actually pretty fun. It's a grassland where you just get invincibility at the start. Oh no, it's Lakitu. Thankfully, Mario has the hammer suit. Otherwise, this is a tough stage, because it's just perfect for a Lakitu to just come by and throw spiny eggs at you like that. He just tried to rush right in like it was no thing. What a jerk. How dare you respawn like that? Oh well, we're good. Hammer suit breaks the game. In case you couldn't tell, Hammer Bros and Tanuki Suit are just absolutely disgusting. Which is why I'm using both of them. Mario's got a hammer suit, Luigi's got a bear suit. We're good. We're set for life. Alright, so let's see. Which one is... Well, we're not going to get to 7-4 just yet. We gotta create an abomination. And it's coming to your house after school. Alright, well that didn't go well. What's 7 for? Alright, some kind of underground, underwater state. Oh, and... Oh, it's this one. You know what? No, never mind what I said. 7-1 isn't the only tough stage. This one fucking sucks. I completely forgot about this one somehow. Oh god, this one sucks. Yeah, this is an auto-scroller that's underwater and has some really tight obstacles. Like, jeez. I don't know if these are set cheeps or generated ones. If they're generated, that's super rude. Looks like it might be set, though, because they did stop. Oh, and now we've got to deal with this blooper. It might have been better to have Mario do this one, because if he had the hammer suit and he came here, then that would be that blooper out of the way. So, yeah, have, you know, preferably a hammer suit. If you can't get that, then at least a fireball. At least a fireball, because, geez, the enemies pull a lot of weight for this auto-scrolling level. Oh, and there they go, jeez. And now there are two of them. Okay, yeah, no, this is a bad stage for Tanuki. Tanuki's broken, but it's kind of out of its element here. Like, at the very least, even a frog suit would be better than this, because frog suit would give you maneuverability. Though, to be fair, again, hammer is ideal, because that just removes obstacles, and that's really all you need gone, is just the obstacles. Without them, this level would be a lot less stressful. Because, as it stands, it is very stressful. Just got secondhand anxiety rewatching that, jeez. Alright, what's this one? Another underground stage. Oh, this is just like... I don't remember this one at all. This is just like a weird fortressy stage. It's a fortress stage without the fortress. It's a surprise fortress stage. How rude. Oh, is this another pipe maze? Do I have to, like, get up there? I don't remember this one in the slightest. But yeah, no, it's a bit of a pipe maze. It's kind of a retread of 7-2, but in a different location, and with different enemy types. Though, to be fair, I feel like these enemies are a lot easier to deal with than the piranha plants shooting fire. Because those just kind of filled the screen with projectiles. Alright, let's see. This should be the way forward, unless it's not. It's not. Hey, it makes an extra life, though. I guess you could spawn that and go elsewhere? I think it went to the right, right? Oh, no, went left. Cool. And this is even the way forward. Alright, well that just worked in my favor. Heck yeah! So yeah, this is just a level where you gotta check where the invisible blocks are, and then you gotta see if you can make progress, and so on and so forth. Here, though, you just jump, I guess. That one's less of a feeling out process, it's just a matter of jumping. This is really not my favorite style of Mario level, though. I don't like the whole check for invisible block paths, and then backtrack, and then go forward. It's not super fun to me. I don't know, just in a game like Mario 3, this just feels a little bit slow. And again, like, honestly, 7-2 I get as a stage, right? Because those piranha plants were tougher to deal with. This one's just kind of slow, because, like, the enemies let you move at your own pace. There's really not as much of a threat. We made a bridge, and now we can get to this pipe, and this pipe looks like the end. And it is, thank goodness. Thankfully, it is over. Well, that was tedious. Alright, hey, we got an end spade. And as always, Mario's the only one to unlock those for some reason. I don't know why, but Luigi is then the one who always takes care of them. There we go. That's really all there is to it. Alright, so let's see. Where are we going this time? Alright, I guess we're going to the fortress, because clearly there's just a Nipper over there. We can't step on that on the overworld, it'll hurt us, right? Alright, there should be a P-switch in this one, I believe. Yep, so this is the fortress where you just turn everything to coins. To coins with you! And hopefully you brought along something to fly with, because there's an exit right here. I don't think you're trapped if you mess that up, though. I think there's elsewhere to go. Yeah, no, there's somewhere else to go at the bottom. But hey, I can get a redundant bear suit here. That's good, right? Get a second bear suit just because I can. An enemyless room? Oh, man. Well, let's just explore this room, find a hidden pipe. And find Boom Boom? Huh. So yeah, you'd think this would be a level where, like, you go through it once and then there's a suspicious lack of enemies. And then, you know, you go back through it after going through a certain door and the enemies are there. But I don't think that's the case. Like, I think there are just no enemies? I don't get it either. Oh well. Let's just go to this Toad house, get a bear suit for Mario. Got a whole lot of items. And don't worry, there's a second screen for the inventory in case you're loading up on them. Which, of course, I should mention is actually a problem if you're playing Mario only. It might not seem like a problem here, but do remember, normally you're only controlling one Mario brother. Alright, so anyway, yeah, surprise! The overworld Nipper is actually a stage. And this is actually a tough one. If not for the fact that there's that beginning bit, I would suggest taking a Superstar here, because it would mean you could just skip over this stuff. This is just a whole lot of jump timings here. Some pretty tight ones, too, just because, like, man, there's just two sets of enemies, and one group is always active, and when one group goes away, the other one immediately comes out. So yeah, the Nipper stages act kind of like Hammer Bros stages, in that you get items at the end of them, in lieu of there being no Hammer Brothers in this one. Oh, are we gonna get it? No, we're not. That is awful to look at. Alright, well then, what do we have next? An indoor stage, another level wrap stage like level 7-1. Oh, god damn it, it's this one. I already said I don't like these blocks. Why are we getting more of them? Alright, well, if 7-1 weren't a roadblock stage, I'm sure I wouldn't have fared any better in this one. Well, at the very least, these only ever go in one direction. This one's a surprise one, though. But hey, the first one actually brought us a ways. Also, yeah, only one can be active at a time. Let's have the random block take us up here, because obviously the one pointing right is basically just there in case you mess up and need to ride that one back over. But you can't reset the ones with specific arrows on them, only the exclamation point ones. Yeah, like this one's not too bad, but I know Kid Me would not have had a good time with this one, so maybe it's better she never got this far. But hey, we get a celebration for it. We did good! Alright, so let's see. Let's figure out where to go next in the pipe maze. We know the one above the Nipper stage just leads back to the start since it was behind a door, and by now you should know the language of this game. If it's a pipe behind the door, it's a shortcut. Of course, that also means you have to deal with Nipper's stage if you get a game over. which is very rude. Oh, this is just a Starman stage. This one just feels like a ROM hack stage. If I remember correctly, you might even lose the Starman, or like, if you hit the box when the Starman has run out, you don't get another Starman, you get like a coin or something. I could just be remembering a Mario hack, though. Because again, this is an extremely ROM hack stage where you just use the Starman and just have to run across a pain stage. A stage full of pain that will kill you if you don't have the Starman. I'm not particularly fond of that one either. Honestly, in general, I'm just not enjoying World Pipe even looking at it. I mean, I'm just thankful I don't have to play it now. Thank goodness I'm doing post-com, it's great. I've already had to go through playing the dang thing, and now I can just relax and just think, boy, World 7, huh? World 7 sure is one that keeps going and going and has a whole lot of tough stages. The good news is, though, while there is a whole lot of dense, tough stages together, it is a pretty short world. Like, we're almost done with it. We can see the castle. There's another fortress in our way. There's also a Patui plant in our way, which almost got me, but, managed to stop myself. But yeah, this is probably one of the, less difficult stages. And even then, pretty tricky. Oh, here's a Patui plant we can't even get to unless we have a hammer suit. There's just an inexplicably fireball-shooting, jumper nipper plant, whatever those are called. I don't remember the name of them. That's kind of a dick move. Hey, here's this enemy behavior you don't know about. Good luck. Good luck, idiot. Also, yeah, there's just a pipe that leads nowhere. Also, there's a frog suit past when it would have been useful. Man. Pipeland, you suck. See what I mean, though? Like, come on. There's no reason to have a pipe that leads nowhere. That's just there to be dickish. That's not a fun overworld thing to do. Oh, and now we have a maze stage. This is just a maze full of pipes. I remember way back when I played The Invasion 2 and Mario Bros. X, just, there's a level vaguely based on this one, and I don't like that one either. I'll admit, like, other than maybe running out of time, this is probably one of the easier stages of World 7. Like, you could time out if you check every corner of the stage, but, I skipped over this, and now I sort of have a gauge of where I need to go. Kind of. No, actually, not really. No, actually, this is a very windy maze. I mean, I guess at least you can see anything. There's nothing that's technically hidden out of view. It's not like the level in the last world, where you just need to figure out which hole is the right one, and also you gotta bring a Koopa there. Make sure to do that fast or the Koopa punches you. No, this is just a very windy maze. It's not too bad. Look, there's so many winding paths they can even add, so like, eventually, you'll reach the end. Again, as long as you don't check every corner and die from just the mysterious force that will kill Mario after like 300 seconds. Give or take. Hey, wait a second, Luigi's going to the fortress and then there's a Nipper stage. Luigi, go! Luigi, go! It's your time to shine! Alright, let's see. Fortress. Well, I mean, this is a whole lot of obstacles to be going through. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, and an actually difficult boo. Alright, I mean, this is a much more basic fort compared to the last one, but this one's actually pretty tricky with the jumps. This is a very demanding world in general. But this level isn't so bad. It's tough, but, like, I actually remember enjoying this one, unlike some of the other levels in World 7 where I don't. Other levels in World 7 where they're just boring, or tedious, or whatever have you. This one is just a pretty challenging level with some good, tricky jumps. But not a lot else. You can tell because I'm kind of just talking in circles at this point. Alright. Oh wow, this is even a tough Podoboo section. And dry bones. Jeez. Alright, yeah, no. I mean, pardon the pun for being near the dry bones, but this is a very bare bones but good level. This is just, hey, you know how you move in this game, right? Do you know how to move in this game well? You better. Better be able to jump good. Oh, and fit some slides in there as well. Congratulations, you're at the end though. You just have to fight Boom Boom and you're good. You can do that by now. You can definitely fight a Boom Boom, no problem. Alright, another fort down, and only one more level between us and the castle. Just watch World 710 just appears out of nowhere before Luigi gets to the end. This works pretty much the same as the original Nipper level. It's just two groups of Nippers, they change places every couple seconds. You can't kill them, you can only dodge them. Though I kinda like this one in that part of the objective of the level is just to kinda stay out of their way. Like, if you fall, you can get through them without dying, but it's also hard to do that, so maybe just stay up. It's very Sonic stagey like that. It is a lot like a Sonic stage. Stay upwards, or you're gonna have a harder time. Anyway, this is a weird, yappy sprite from Yoshi. So yeah, originally, the king was actually turned into a piranha plant, which was, you know, a Mario enemy already. So they could have just kept that in the game. They could have kept that in All-Stars, because that's already a Mario enemy. But there's no Yoshi in this game otherwise, so I guess they figured, why not add a Yoshi? Hey, we want you to buy Mario World, and eventually Mario World will be in a reprint of All-Stars, so here's a Yoshi. That being said, another one of those airship stages where you kind of need to use the bolts a lot. It's also just got a lot of tricky big jumps. I'm glad Luigi's tackling this one, because there aren't a lot of enemies. There's a Rocky Wrench down there, Rocky Wrench or two, but nothing I'm super concerned with, nothing I need a hammer for. The bear suit is the much better option for clearing the tricky jumps of the stage, but of course the auto-scroller means that it's also hiding some of these tricky jumps and the amount of gap you need to actually clear in a given moment. At least for a couple seconds. Eventually you get to see. As long as you have something to glide with, the strategy is pretty much just wait until you can see land and book it. Just like this. This was dangerous to do, but I'm sure I had plenty of retries and was familiar with this level. This is also a pretty long one. I think we're getting towards the end, but there's a lot of difficult jumps in the first place, which doesn't make it easy, of course, but this one's just an endurance run. There's the fence. Jeez, yeah. Alright, it's time for the boss. The last surviving Koopaling is Ludwig von Koopa. Normal magic, but he's very heavy, so don't stay on the ground when he lands. Other than that, though... Oof, he likes to bounce a lot, so... Once again, be able to glide, and you will clear the way. So yeah, thanks to the fact that he didn't have special magic, I was able to beat that stage without too much fuss. And with that, we're done. So, let's see what Peach's final letter is. Got a Viking here, apparently. Thank you, kind raccoon. Please tell me your name. It's Luigi. Luigi Mario. Hey, wait a minute, you're not Princess Peach. Oh, looks like Peach was kidnapped all along. Ah, well, I guess that means next time on Super Mario Advance 4, we'll be defeating Bowser, rescuing Peach, and beating the game.